Welcome race fans, it's time for another Looney Mooney event. I'm Tom Spanners-Watson.
And I'm Frank the Guru Gibbs.
There is a huge crowd tonight, everybody is excited to watch these guys battle it out. If you're not familiar with the Looney Mooney format, this is how it works. There is a one and done race in 4 different vehicles. The winning vehicle from each race goes through to the final, and the boys get to select their ride based on who has the most wins.
That's right, and then it's into a one and done big final. First up, the boys are taking out the Chevelles. We've got Big Daddy D and Traffic Hazard Travis in the front row in the identical Chevelles. Then we've got Levi the Legend and Zack Attack rounding out the back row.
I've been looking forward to another Looney Moonies event, and I'm glad that they chose classic muscle this time. Love these old school cars. And they're off. Big Daddy D and Travis leading out. Travis, oh, and that was Levi pushing Zack over by the look of it as Travis takes the win. 3 finish, but we've got one upside down. Let's go back to the replay.
So you see here, Travis has a slight lead, and in behind him, Zack was pushing so hard he lands on the back of Big Daddy D's car, works hard to get it back under control, but then Levi slammed into him from behind, knocked him over, but beautiful win from Travis, just proving he's not here to muck around.
That's right, great drive from Travis, taking it from the second lane there. Now we move into the Torinos. Up front we've got Zack Attack, next to him is Big Daddy D, then Travis in the blue, and Levi in the brown.
So the boys rotate positions each time just to keep it fair for everybody, and no one can say that one person had an advantage because of where they started a race.
And they're away. So Big Daddy D and Zack pushing. Oh, Zack gets a little bit wild. The boys are coming in bumper to bumper, and Zack just holds on ahead of Big Daddy D, and the others close in behind.
Now Zack's boost of speed there was because Travis actually clipped him from behind, and that could have been what threw him sideways on the jump.
And then if you look at the battle behind them, you got Levi in the brown, who came over the jump last, but slipped right by Travis in the blue there.
Just a brilliantly close finish, and exactly the sort of racing we expect from these boys.
Now we move into the Monte Carlos now. Levi the Legend and Zack Attack up the front this time. Big Daddy D and Travis in behind.
Now we know from the Chevy Showdown that the Monte Carlos can get pretty wild, and those outlaws parked in that inside field by Kahuna Corner are probably in a splash zone there with these boys, but let's see how they go.
Levi leads out. Oh, here comes Zack Attack. Zack! Oh, Zack just misses out. He was so close there.
Yeah, that was crazy. Levi in the green, up front, gets a little bit wild, does a 180 as he hits Kahuna Corner. Oh, and look at the back there. Travis does a full Lily the Dog rollover. That was brilliant. Nicely done. And Big Daddy D hanging his butt over the line there. Up front, Levi and Zack with just a classic race to the finish. Zack, a little bit more track might have had him.
Well, we head into the final of the heats, and it's the Mustangs.
The 3 boys have a win each, so Big Daddy D will be looking for redemption.
First up, we've got Traffic Hazard Travis and Levi the Legend in the front row, and we've got Zack Attack and Big Daddy D in the back row. These are all pre-70 Mustangs. I really like this style.
Yeah, isn't that your car in the front left, mate, that Travis is driving?
Yeah, it is. I hope he doesn't wreck it. They feed it the jandle and get underway. Travis and Levi strong into Kahuna Corner. Oh, there's spinning and chaos on the track, but Travis manages to get it together. Big Daddy D, I don't know what happened to him there. Travis and Levi coming down over the jump, almost side by side. Travis cuts the corner a bit too much. That throws Levi into a spin as well. Travis manages to recover.
And what happened to Big Daddy D? He's so far behind. Did he stop for coffee or something?
Do you think he remembered to put gas in it before the race?
You don't think one of the boys tricked him and drained his tank, do you?
Alright, a reminder that the DIRS starts very, very soon over at Transport Diecast Racing. Make sure you subscribe to his channel and the other 6 channels and settle in for 7 months of epic racing. Alright, it's finals time. Get hyped, people. Here we go. The drivers have chosen their favourite ride from the winners. Travis had 2 wins, so he got first pick and decided he wanted the Torino. Zack Attack in the Mustang, Levi in the Chevelle, and Big Daddy D didn't get a choice, so he gets the Monte Carlo.
So Zack and Travis are going to be pushing hard up the front here. in trying to make the most of the clear road ahead of them, whilst Levi and Big Daddy D are going to have to push really hard from behind.
Phrasing. It's anyone's race as they hit the jump. Oh, here comes Big Daddy D. He's chasing down Zach. He pushes Zach right to the finish.
And a fight to the finish there between Zach and Big Daddy D. Travis will be gutted after starting in pole position there.
Oh, let's go back to the replay and have a look at what happened.
You see them come down. Zach and Travis pretty even, but Big Daddy D pushes it through there. He just gives it the beans, slides up the inside. Oh, and it was Levi that actually flipped poor Travis over there, slamming into him from behind. But look at this battle down to the finish between Zach and Big Daddy D. Zach absolutely just blocking Big Daddy D out, closes the door on him and slides across for a win.
Wow, congratulations, Zach Attack. And my Mustang made it in one piece, so I'm particularly happy about that one. But what a drive from Big Daddy D to come from the 4th position and get up to 2nd. And Levi and Travis having some sort of grudge match at the back, getting slammed over. Alright, that's enough from us at the Canyon. Thanks very much for watching. I'm Tom Spanners Watson. He's Frank the Guru Goobs. We'll see you next time. Hey Guru, you've got a new t-shirt, mate.
Yeah, you like it? Brian from Flat Rabbit Racing gave it to me. I love it.
Yeah, it's cool, mate, but why are you wearing a Chaos Canyon one?
Oh, but I got given this one.
Dude, you get given the Chaos Canyon ones.